Sarah here at The Simple Life. Long time no see. Oh my goodness, what can I say? Let's first of all talk about this dirty bathroom behind me. Yes, I'm sitting in the entrance of my closet and it's about something that I want to talk about today. But first, let's address this because it's probably going to bug me a little bit. But um, yeah, it is. Oh, y'all, we have been sick. We have been sick, sick, sick. I don't know, we keep catching things, and I am just praying for health in 2022. I pray for health for my friends, my neighbors, my enemies. Y'all, I am praying. Oh my goodness, keep the sicknesses away. We had like what you would, I guess, consider the yearly flu. We did not get a flu shot this year, which I totally regretted, which kept us down for about a week and a half or 2 weeks. And then my youngest got pneumonia on top of that at the very end of that. My youngest came down with pneumonia, was running 106 fever. Yeah, it's been crazy. And then we came down with the stomach flu on top of it all. So yeah, right after Christmas. So yeah, I went and ran some errands. I put on a little makeup today, ran some errands, got a shower. I feel personally better, but of course, my youngest, we're getting him to take his medicine. Of course, a lot of kids don't want to take medicine. He's one of them. And he actually can swallow pills. And I kind of regretted not telling the doctor that he can swallow pills. But I just thought the pills might be gigantic and he might have trouble swallowing them. And I just didn't want to have any issues with that. And so I thought, well, just liquid. Well, apparently it tastes really, really bad. And so he has spit it out on the floor and all the things. But I think now we have finally gotten him. We just finally had to tell him, hey, pneumonia is very, very dangerous. There are people that have to go to the hospital and some do not make it that have pneumonia. Please take your medicine. We weren't wanting to scare you, but listen, it can be very dangerous to have pneumonia. So, and 106 fever was just, it was a lot. So yeah, I was doing alcohol baths and everything. But one thing I want to do, so I'm back in my jammies, but one thing I want to do in 2022, if you have not followed House of Aqua, she has inspired me on so many levels, y'all. If y'all are not already following her on Instagram and on YouTube, go follow her. She has minimalized her house, and I just really feel like she has, by doing that, I feel like she can really focus on what's important. And that's really what I want to do in 2022. That's one of my goals. I'm going to have a whole goals video about what I want to do. But y'all, I was taking everything out of my closet and I thought, you know what, this would be completely boring to show all of that. But I thought I would just give you a real look at how much stuff I have in my closet. It's gotten to the point that it's just utterly ridiculous. It drives me crazy. It's completely overwhelming to me. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And I've gotten to the point where I hold on to things that are just unnecessary, like clothes that I don't even like or that I haven't even worn ever. But I got them, I bought them. And this is the problem with me. I've always had this where if I invest my money in something, then I want to keep it and eventually wear it, even though I never have. I want to eventually wear it because I invested in it, whether it was $4 at Goodwill or $20 at the store or, which I never spend a lot of money, but it's hard for me to go that I actually went and I actually used the energy to pick it out, try it on, back before COVID. Remember those try on days when we could try on things? That I tried it on, it fit, it looked good, and yet I'm not wearing it. I mean, there's no sense in it. And so I'm giving myself, I know this may sound strange, but I'm giving myself the freedom to say bye-bye to so many things in my life, to so much stuff that's just, the time I'm actually taking to put it away or have it in my closet to maintain it, to give it residence in my home, even though I'm never going to wear it probably, because if I haven't worn it in 5 years, which some of these things I haven't, But I thought they were cute, and cute things are hard to let go, But I always gravitate towards the same similar things, and that's what I need to go and buy is stuff. I need to let this stuff go, and this is what I've told my kids. And I was like, you know what? I need to take this advice because I told my oldest, I was like, if you don't like this stuff, please don't keep it in your room because then I don't know that I need to go and buy you things, because I just think, oh, this kid has so much stuff. Well, I'm doing the same thing myself. Like I won't buy anything at the store because I think I've got all of this stuff at home. I've got a closet full of clothes, but you know what? Half the closet I don't even like. And so why am I keeping these things? And some of them, I wore them. I thought I liked them. They did look cute. But after I wore them one time, I realized they were not comfortable, or I didn't like the way they looked or hung, felt. All the things play into it. And so I've got to stop this because it actually drives me a little on the nutty side to have this much stuff or to have clutter. And I've never been a person that had a lot of stuff. And when I turn around and you'll see my closet, it looks like it is a lot of stuff, but it's also got my kids' clothes that they're outgrowing that I need to get out of here because where they might grow in, where they're going to grow into the next size. I've got stuff for my oldest that I'm letting my youngest grow into. But really, I think my closet may not be the best place to keep it. Maybe in containers under my bed or something might be better than my closet because it's just like I can't even really enjoy my closet because I've got all this other junk in here. Then because we don't have a lot of hall closets, we don't really have any hall closet space. And so I keep all my Christmas stuff in here as well, which I do enjoy seeing that. But I just need to find a better place for that as well. Like I need to find I just need to either organize it better in better containers or just something else than what I'm doing because this is obviously not working. So, yeah, I am. And so if you are in that place where you're tired of cleaning up things you don't even like anymore, I'm at that point. And that's what I realized when I was, I've had a lot of time to think, being sick or whatever, laying on the couch, running fever. I'm like, I don't even like a lot of this stuff. Why am I holding on to it? I don't even like cleaning it up, And I was just like, and my kitchen's a mess. And I don't really have a ton of pots and pans in there. But in the ones that I do have, I don't even really like. The one I gravitate towards is like my one nonstick and my one cast iron skillet. And yet I would like other nicer things, but I will get rid of what I don't like, So that's what I told my husband. I'm going to invest in a nice pot set this year at some point, something really good. So if y'all know any good pot sets that are relatively safe, I don't know. I hear a lot of like reviews about some pots are very unsafe. I don't know much about that. So if you are someone who follows that and knows safe pots for a halfway good deal, please comment down below. Give a girl a help. Give me some help on that because that's something I am investing in. I would like to invest in some different dishes because I'm not crazy about the dishes that I have. I'm also going to invest in mugs that stack nicer to where I don't have just one, two, just one on its own. I saw on House of Aqua, she invested, I think she shared this on Instagram, where she invested in some mugs. She got rid of the ones she didn't want, and she invested in some that can stack. That's what I want to do. So I'll be looking into that. I may have to send her a message and ask her which ones again. I was thinking she might have said Crate and Barrel, but it may not be. But anyway, so I will be doing that as well. I just want to take stock. I just really want to get a hold of some things and minimalize. I will probably never be a complete minimalist like she is over on House of Aqua. Of course, that would be like my dream. I mean, just like this. I mean, sisters, I bought this probably from the dollar store, probably paid next to nothing for it, and still has a tag on. It's been 3 summers and I've never worn it. And y'all, you think your friend's gonna wear this? Like, I mean, who's kidding anybody around here? Like I don't even know. I haven't even grabbed for it. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cute, but it's also kind of dorky. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, what I find with this type of hat versus the one I wore today. Oh yeah, let me go get the one I wore today.
This one is cute. You know, like you get to just dream about going to the park and having homeschool outside on a blanket wearing this thing. That's what I think. That's what I thought when I bought it. Like, that would just be the perfect hat to just throw on. After all, it is super cute. But look, I mean, like a little gust of wind, if I didn't have my hoop on, it would just like flop off. Like, goodbye, friend. Like, the dream is down the toilet. This is what I gravitate towards. And if you'll see, I've worn this so much that the little beads are coming off, like literally hanging on. I mean, so many of them have popped off because this is the hat. This is the style that I wear. Because when the wind gust blows, this isn't going to blow off with it, you know, unless we have some kind of a serious wind thing going on. And there has been something like that. This will not stand the test of time. This one will. And number one, this was cute, and I think I even bought a pair of sandals to match it, thinking I would be real stylish and really cute. Well, the idea was cute, but I never wore it, and I don't even like pink. So why would I think that I would like this? I don't even know. Apparently, I was having some 90s vibes. Remember Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen from around the 90s? Yeah, they wore this kind of thing, and I remember thinking it was so cute, and I think I had a jean one like it at one point. But your girl is not going to wear this. Obviously, I've had it for 3 summers, and I never wore it once, didn't even bother to take the tag off, so I've got to say goodbye to that. And I keep these kind of things like this. Here's something else I keep. Because I at one point, and if I don't use this in any of my beautiful decoration type of things, I need to say bye-bye to it. But anyway, I had this because I saw this. It was one of those Pinterest things that I thought was so cute, where they put the little picture in the middle and they put this on either side of it. But then I'm like, your girl doesn't even like lime green. Like, why would I think? But I just thought that would be cute in my kid's bathroom. Don't even know why I thought that was super cute. I put it up in there, and I didn't even think it was cute when I put it up. Don't even know why I thought I would buy it. But it's stuff like that. Like, why? I mean, it's just like, oh. I'm the same way about underwear. Underwear. Like, why do I keep underwear that I don't even like? Because all it does is I look at my underwear container, or I look at because I don't have a dresser. I don't have dressers, so I keep all my stuff in here. And so I look at my little container of underwear, and I think, well, I don't need to buy any, but I don't even like what I have. So a long thing to say, if y'all are in the same position as me, I give you freedom. I hope you give yourself freedom to let some stuff go this year. In 2022, let's start this year off right. I want to take all of January to completely clean out my house, and not only that, I'm going to bring you guys along at least 1 or 2 times a week. That would be my goal in my life. I would like to post a video at least maybe one time throughout the year, once a week. I don't know, because I kind of want to get it done like right now, because it needs to get done right now, and I need to motivate myself. And I just pinched myself. Wow, I'm just real smart right here. This is also this kit seriously in my closet because I don't have a place for it. That's the other thing I've heard of. If you don't have a home for things, if you don't have a place for things, it's going to go crazy. So that's my goal in life, is to either cool down so much that I don't need all the homes, or that I can easily find a home for stuff that's really worthwhile and that is necessary and is truly loved. So I don't know exactly what that's going to look like in the month of January, but I will be bringing all along for all of my organizational get rid of. And also, if y'all are not following House of Aqua, I absolutely love her channel. I found it years ago, back when she did have a lot more stuff, but I have loved following along on her minimalist journey. I've loved talking to her about it. I've loved seeing the progress, the changes, and just how much she seems to be able to live now that she's gotten rid of so much stuff. The other one I
like to follow is Dawn, the Minimal Mom. I believe that's the name of her channel. Anyway, I absolutely love following along with her. She's another one that she has culled down so much, and she gives you lots of tips on gifts to give and that don't take up so much space, and also just the freedom to be able to get rid of things that you don't want anymore. So, hope you guys enjoy this journey with me. I have never been one to have a hard time getting rid of things, but I think over the last few years, maybe 5 years, I've gotten bad about holding on to more stuff because of just the world going the way it is and maybe feeling like it's not going to be there anymore. But as we saw around Christmas time, food and things, even though things maybe when they go off the shelf are not there anymore, but that's okay. Those are those unique type of places, and you can, it's just like the way I feel like it probably used to be, or when you go to these unique stores and it's like maybe there's 10 of that item or 5 of that item, or maybe just 2 of that item. Once you get it, it's gone. And that's the way, we are so used to this mass production. Like everybody's wearing the same thing. Everybody's got the same thing. These trends and this, like I said, mass production. And the thing is, if it's gone, let it go. It's okay if it's gone, yeah. So, and I'm going to be able to give a lot of my stuff to donation. I love to donate. I love to pass it along to people that can use it and will love it and will make it a much better home and maybe like lime green or pink better than I do. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what my closet looks like, and then I'm going to be emptying it all out, and I will show you the process. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye. Okay, I am at the entrance of my closet. I already took a pile of clothes out and put them in my room. It's a huge pile of clothes, and as you can see, I still have that and that. A lot of the hangers are gone because I already took a bunch out, and this stuff. And all over the floor, just randomness, stuff I was pulling out of to show you. This needs to go somewhere. I do know that a lot of these pictures have a home because once I take all my Christmas stuff and bring it in here, all those mostly will have a home, and the ones that don't have a home are going bye-bye. And these 2 pictures, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that yet. That one goes in my dining room. This random stack of stuff, oh, I don't know yet. I'll probably more than likely get rid of it because I haven't used it. I may pass the pot holders on to someone that I know will use them, but like these dish things, they're really handy, but I found much better quality that I like better. The quilt, I really want to do something with that this year, maybe get a backing on it or something. That was from my great-grandmother, made that. More clothes up here, most of which I never grabbed for. Yeah, big surprise. Nothing. And so I usually have skirts here, stack of skirts, and the rest are pants. But y'all, and then shoes, which I grab like 2 or 3 pairs off of. That's normally filled with like stuff as well, but I've already pulled that off. So yeah, so I have all of that stuff. And then I have this stack right here. This stack in the bathroom, this stack, all of that usually goes in my closet somewhere or in my drawers right here. I'm going through all the drawers. I've taken it out and I'm not putting it back until I know that I for sure want to keep it. That's my goal for right now. I'm not keeping, like literally, I have all of this. I have jewelry. I do have more jewelry that I want to clean out as well. Literally. This is pretty much organized for the most part. I have hair stuff in here, but like I found out I do not like this. But you know what? It's one of those things that I don't want to get rid of because, oh my gosh, I might go to the store and there might not be no hairspray. But you know what? Why keep crappy hairspray that doesn't, not that Aussie's a crappy brand, but just it doesn't work for me. It just flakes my hair. So why am I keeping crappy hairspray? Like it'd be better to use no hairspray and crappy hairspray. Oh, it's just the way my thing. And then this is just full of randomness because it just happens. And then, yeah, not even gonna show you my room because that's a hot mess. That will be for another day. One last thought I thought I would leave y'all with before I close out this video for today. And then I just figured it's going to be way too long to really go into the organization of this closet. And so that will be the next video coming very, very soon. Maybe the next one in a couple of days. But I was thinking about, I've always wanted to be a good steward of the things that God has given me in my life. Whether I try to be money conscious. I try to not be just a gigantic spender. I was looking at some of the tags of things that I haven't even worn, and it was just like a few dollars, like $5, $3, from different stores that were having big sales, and they're pretty things. And I feel like some of these things I will be able to pass along to someone with their more style, or they're a little shorter than me, and I feel like it will serve them better. But one thing I was thinking about, if I'm constantly having to clean up the clutter, to manage the clutter, I'm not really enjoying it. I'm not really living, so to speak. I'm not really being a good steward, so to speak. I'm cleaning the things. I'm just maintaining everything. I'm just getting through the day, putting everything away. And part of being a good steward would be to actually enjoy the things, not just have to just constantly put them away. Otherwise, a house is going to be in utter chaos. If we get this room a mess, then it's going to be nuts. You know what I'm saying? The same with my kids' rooms. That's going to be a whole other video too, is my kids' rooms, because they're going to have to be culled down too, because I feel like we're so busy being good. I feel like my family's good at managing all this. We're good at managing the things. I'm good at putting everything away and making it look presentable, but that takes time, that takes effort, that takes so much energy on my part that I'm not really living it so much. I'm not really living with the things and enjoying the things that I have. I'm more or less just constantly managing the clutter. Like, well, let's get this room clean. Let's get that room. I feel like I'm a really good manager. We're all good managers around here, but we're not really truly living and being good stewards of what God has given us, by just constantly keeping all this stuff. And while I was thinking about that, I was like, yeah, it's true. Like, I'm not really living and enjoying all the things that I have because I'm constantly just managing it. I'm not really being a good steward of what God's given me. The things that I do have, I'm not just loving it, because I just constantly feel like I'm just like, okay, now I've got to clean this room. Now I'm going to go clean this room. It's just kind of like my daily duties of cleaning this room, cleaning up that clutter in this room. It's a lot. And I feel like I'm thankful that I've realized it, before I've gotten to way further on in my life, I'm 35 years old. It's about time that I pull back and be like, it's too much stuff. Too much for us to manage. Too much for us to steward. Not really enjoying it. We're not really living like we should be, because we're just constantly having to just clean it up, because we've got too much stuff. It happens, and it happens, I think, in every house. I think eventually it happens. And just like I've heard from over on the channel, House of Aqua, where she says on a regular basis that they go through their stuff. Like, she's constantly talking about how they get rid of stuff because things come into their house. And I think she's way more, she sees, like she's way more aware of when she buys something or brings it in. But, there's outside sources that, give you gifts and things like that. And all that's good and well. But I need to stay on top of that. I need to get rid of that kind of stuff. I need to get rid of things that we don't need so we can love the things that we have and keep the things we really, really want to keep. So anyway, hope that made sense. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you guys are staying well. What are your plans for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day? Do you have any big New Year's plans? At this point, apparently decluttering my house, but the other thing is just maybe watching a movie and enjoying my family, taking care of my little boy who has pneumonia. If y'all could say a prayer for him. Like I said, he was running 106 fever on a couple of days ago. That was super scary. He is doing better, and we're all on the mend, I think, from the flu, and he's now able to take his medicine now that he's over the stomach flu part. He started taking his medicine last night. So yeah, that's been rough. It's been rough, but I've had a lot of time to sit down and just think, like, do I want to continue on this path? Do I want to continue in this mindset of so much stuff? Like, just, I can't. I've realized it honestly stresses me out. So I'm having to manage it all. It's hard being a manager sometimes. And you got to take stock. You've got to look at your inventory and what's necessary, what's not, and not really care. I think so much right now has been just pushed right now. We need to worry about the future, with everything. I'm not even going to go into it all, but it's all the things. I know you guys can figure it out. All the things. It's like, save the world, just this do now so we can live. It's like, I don't know. I think that gets to everybody eventually, no matter how strong you are, no matter if you're a Christian or not, if you're not even listening to it, I think it eventually goes into your mind. And I think it really does, like, you just have this mindset like, oh, I got to prepare for the future. Like, I might need this. You start going back into that mindset of, I might need this. But really, we have no control over the future. God is in control of that. And if we just trust him, he will take care of us. He says he will supply all of our needs. We may not be driving a Ferrari. We may not live in a mansion, but we'll have all of our needs met. He says that I have been young. It says in the Psalms, and I will leave it in the comments down below, in the description box below. I have been young, and now I'm old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor a seed begging bread. He promises to take care of those who trust him. It's very simple. Trust him, and he will take care of you. He promises. It's a promise. And when God promises something, he doesn't change and say, whoops, he's just not like that. He's not like, people can be funny about things. People can forget. People can, they can just not hold to something they say. I can be the same way, but God is not that way. He will never be that way. If he says he will take care of us, if we trust him, you can mark it down. You can take it to the bank. He will do it. It's a promise. I'll talk to you guys real soon. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to join along on my minimalist journey, my hope to be a minimalist, I actually tried to be a pretty big minimalist when I was a teenager growing up. I actually loved getting rid of things. Getting rid of things was very freeing. And when I was thinking about that I don't feel like I'm being a very good steward of the things that God's giving me, because I'm taking so much time to manage it all. And I'm really enjoying it and really taking care of it like it deserves to be taken care of. The things that I love, I realized, yeah, I'm pulling away from my roots a little bit. My stuff that's in my inner heart loves to get rid of things. It has a lot of freedom and being free and having less to take care of, because I figured that out at a young age. If you get rid of things, you can actually just sit down and enjoy the things you do have. So I'm taking a few notes from being 14 again. So yeah, if you want to follow along on that journey, just hit that red subscribe button, and I would love to have you become part of my YouTube family. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye.